I know I'm wrong, you know I'm wrong.
Gonz and Martinez
Like it was there before. Babe, I know I'm wrong, but we all got imperfections. Gonna won't be long.
Audrey, light them up.
Can y'all hear me okay? Y'all can hear me? Let's see something.
Hey, I know I'm wrong, you know I'm wrong.
Gonz and Martinez
Why that's not playing?
Like it was there before.
Okay, I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, hey everybody, what's going on? Hopefully y'all can hear me all right. I don't know why my thing is not playing, my music and stuff. But anyway, hello. I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful day. I am. Okay, I kind of slept in today. I've been on the telephone and talking to family, friends, associates, all that great stuff. Let me first start by saying thank you and shout out to everybody that has been watching the lives. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm over here cleaning these glasses so that I'll be able to see. But thank you guys. I appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to all my members. Thank you guys for being a member. Thank you for helping me reach my goal every month. Shout out to all my moderators. Thank you guys for all that you do. I appreciate you guys as well. Shout out to those of you that thumbs me up and share me out. Just know I pray for my whole YouTube family. But those of you that thumbs me up and share me out, I pray a special prayer for you. I ask God to work things out in your favor. Okay? As long as it's not against me. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to my old suffies. What's up? How y'all doing? Hey, Antonio. So I guess you guys can hear me okay, I hope, because I don't know what's going on with my sound. I don't know if it's StreamYard messing up a little bit. I don't know. But shout out to you. Hey. Shout out to my old subbies. Thank you guys for allowing me to be me. I appreciate you guys. I really, really do. I know sometimes it gets real like crazy and schizo over here on this channel, but thank you for hanging in there with me. I appreciate y'all. I hope you guys are enjoying all the new content and everything. I'm trying to really stay away from so much of the other stuff and see if I can bring y'all stuff that's more positive. Not to say that I won't cuss or be out, but um, shout out to my new subbies. What's up? I am your host, Just Krista, aka Just Krista Blake. My pleasure, my promise is I promise to entertain you. And if for some reason you find you are not being entertained, I'm going to ask that you just tap me on my shoulder, whichever one you choose. We'll add some lighter fluid to that thing and fire it up. Okay? That's what I'll do just for you. Now, I just wanted to come in and wish everybody Merry Christmas. I hope you guys are getting everything that you deserve, your moms and wives and sisters and aunties and girlfriends and side chicks and whatever you is as a woman in others' lives. I hope you get everything you want and desire. Okay. Same thing. Shout out to you males, you uncles and fathers and grandfathers and all of that. I hope you guys be blessed on this day as well. I know sometimes for the men, they feel a little left out, especially if they don't have like a girlfriend or somebody that really think of them, or one of their children that consider them a lot. I don't know why that is, but sometimes the men get left out. You know, it just seems like they don't get as much as the ladies. You know, so I hope they don't forget you guys this year. Um, hopefully y'all was good, and they find y'all worthy to get some nice stuff. As for me, I'm not doing much. My nephews and nieces that are out of town, they're not coming up this year or anything. A lot of it is because of the snow and the cold weather that we have, and a lot of them work, so they don't want to get stuck here. But we did get together for Thanksgiving, so thank God we did that then, because it's too bad out to be traveling. It really, really is. I didn't go online to see who was online. I just wanted to come in real quick and wish y'all Merry Christmas and all that stuff. And I said, let me get in and say mine to my people. And that way, later on, if anybody is live, I can just go play peekaboo in and out of lives today. I didn't want much. What else is going on? Y'all, today I ate me some oodles of noodles. Y'all ever just had days y'all just ate oodles of noodles? I just ate me some oodles of noodles today. And when I tell y'all, it tasted like a whole steak dinner to me. That's how good it tastes. Hey, Taquan, what's up? Hey, Teddy Bear. The oodles of noodles taste like a whole steak and potato with a side salad dinner to me. That's how I feel. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What? Oh God! Stop being bad. Yeah, but the noodles said they tasted like a whole dinner. My mom is making lasagna, so she had called me to be sure. She's like, "Do you want me to cook it, or you want me to just make yours up and put it in the freezer?" I'm like, "Sure, cook it, mom. So that's all I got to do is cut it and put me a piece of in the microwave." But when she make my lasagna, she always make mine separate from everybody else because I don't do the cheese. Hey, Dante Williams. Hey, Merry Christmas. I'm being good, LOL, as long as I get my hug. Oh, good. Good. Be good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because your boy came through here last night showing the out. Don Play came through here last night and really showed out. Thanks for my roses and my heart. Thank you, Dante Williams. Thank you. Yeah, your boy came through here last night. It really showed out. I don't understand what's going on with y'all too. But yeah, I'm not doing much today. Kind of kick back, relax. I really feel like going to sleep, y'all. I'll tell you, I turned the heat up before I got on the live. I turned the heat up a little bit because they said the temperature gonna drop some more. I think it's supposed to get like in the 20s or something. I was like, shoot, I'm about to turn this up. Hey, Sassy 814 Life. Hey. Hey, Hypnotic Touch. Hey, Sissy. Wish everyone a happy holiday season. Thank you, sis. I wish you one too. You and your family. Thanks for posting my Instagram, sis. I tell you, I think I said it before, but I think my channel is growing because my Instagram. Because, sis, I don't be over there to promote it. And when I get over there, I'm like, where all these people come from? Thank you for posting my cash app. I'll be like, where all these people come from? I was like, that's if not in touch. Thank God, because it's growing. Yeah. Yeah. Are you having a good day, sis? Y'all, I'm over here yawning like it ain't nobody's business. You would think I ain't had no doggone sleep. Although I went to bed late. Um, Wishing everyone a beautiful day. May you continue to invite blessings, respect, love, and prosperity into your life. Amen. Amen. Oh, you at work. Shh. Everybody keep it down. Shh. I ain't vote much. It must be somebody on live, some good ones on live. I didn't even go check. I just wanted to pass through and tell y'all Merry Christmas. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I want to go see what everybody else is doing. Go see where y'all are hiding out at. So this is my Merry Christmas to everybody. What is it? 10-minute live? Okay. I will go see where everybody else is. But I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. I hear it's a lot of different YouTubers that's going live tonight. So I'll be in the place. You did a short? Is that your short, sis? Oh, I'm gonna have to go watch it. I liked your pictures. I don't think I've typed anything, left a comment, because I was on my other account. I said, my sister's so pretty. You're welcome. You're welcome. And thank you, sis, for the other night. I came back on to see what would happen. And when I came back on, I just did like Blake's, like all his music. And then it turned on and then it turned off just fine. Now the only problem I have is like when I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna come live later. I hear it's gonna be a lot of different content creators on. I think Blake got some plans for us. Yeah. Without saying too much, because I don't want to make him, you know. He like, you talk too much. You always saying stuff. Yeah, I don't want to start nothing. But I think he got some plans for us later. So if he don't, I may come back live, you know. If I don't, then that means I'm with him. I really enjoy your channel. You're misunderstood, but I understand that you're being yourself. Thank you, sis. Thank you. And thanks for the hearts and the roses. I appreciate it. I know I'm kind of like I'm a different taste of a person, you know. Um I can't really say that it's others' faults. I can't. I just say, you know, just get to know me. Give me a chance. You know, that's what I'll tell anybody else that, you know, find that, I just don't like you. I just don't. Well, give me a chance. You know, give yourself a chance. You know, don't miss out on something good. Trying to be some kind of way, you know. I mean, I'm just me. I'm free to be me, you know, and I just enjoy myself. Hey, Pinky Pink, what's up? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So I take it you guys are all done with shopping and all of that. Only other thing I gotta get is a an ice maker for my Bob. That's what she want. And I was gonna ask my sister or somebody if they wanted to go in with me so that we can get the one that she really want. But I'll see what happens. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Touch. Thank you, sweetie. Good speak for me. I love your comedic sweet pie. Thank you. That's what I tell people. I like even when I be like getting back at somebody, shit, it still be comedy. I don't be coming from a mean, malicious place. I mean, it's very seldom somebody get me where I got to be downright mean, and malicious. 'Cause I don't really roll out with that stuff. Oh, y'all, I'm over here yawning like I ain't slept in 3 weeks. My hubby surprised me with a golden golden poodle. What kind is that? A golden doodle dog to replace the one I love. Okay. Well, congratulations. Is that the one that looked like a teddy bear with all the hair? I have a private playlist of only you dragon. Oh my God. You know how many people got that? I should do a playlist on my own self of me doing that. Oh my God. Oh, it is that one. Oh, they are so cute. They look like little like teddy bears. Congratulations, sis. Oh, if I put my dog down, I didn't want another one. I kind of do, but I don't. At this point, I don't need anything like you know. Yes, they are. They are beautiful. They are with all their furry, curly little hair. They just look like stuffed animals. Aww. Yeah, I had my little bad Shih Tzu. Oh, those Shih Tzus. No, they stubborn. Oh, that little boy was a mess. He didn't care what. That's just that. Oh, I'll call him a little boy. And then when he got older, I used to start calling him an old man. Got me crying like a baby. Oh. Um, he said, hell no. I hate this dollar sign thing. I wish they'd take that thing and shove it off the screen. I was going to wait, but he said, hell no. Aw. That's good. That's good. I woke up to some blessings today myself. Yeah. Woke up to arguing with Corey's ass. Somebody did tell, that's what I was supposed to tell y'all. What had happened with the Corey situation the other night. Okay, y'all know his aunt, which y'all know I don't share her over here no more because of all the craziness from last time. But I was invited to the his cousin's house for Christmas, like they do every year. And this year I decided to go ahead and go. And I told him, I'm like, oh, I just hope y'all cousin don't come near cutting up. And she's like, oh, he cut up. We get rid of his ass, So I was there because I had picked his aunt up too. we were all there laughing, talking, having a good time. Um, why y'all fighting? I don't, girl. When I tell you, I jumped on him so bad. Oh, wait a minute. Let me tell y'all what happened was. So we was sitting there, they were having their drinks and stuff. I had just a little bit of a wine cooler. I didn't have much though. I had drunk a little bit, and we was sitting there, we was playing cards and stuff, spades. And then everybody, different ones coming in and out. We had eaten and stuff a little bit. She had the Christmas music playing and the old time music. Everybody just having a good time. So here come Mister through the door. So he came in, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. He had gifts, of course, for his aunt and them and stuff like that. And he had me a gift, like he always do. So I was like, thank you, like that. And I took the gift and I set it on the, next to me because we was in the middle of playing the spades. So after a while, it was more spade players coming in. So it was like, well, whoever want to play next, get to beat the next team or whatever and all of that. So me and his cousin, we were on teams. So we ended up winning. And then, the other two people came and they was playing. And then I think we ended up playing like 3 hands because we was playing up to 500 each round. So y'all know that makes for a long game. So once everybody was done and she was like, shit, I'm done with these cards. I'm ready to, really get my drink on and all of that. I was like, oh shit, here we go, So he walking around and stuff. And so when his cousin got up, he came and sat across from me at the table. He's like, you ain't gonna open your gift? I was like, oh, I was gonna wait till I got home like that. I said, because I'll be leaving after a while, And he was like, you leaving? Why is you leaving? I said, I'm going home. I said, I already been here for a while. I said, Auntie, she's spending the night, so I'm going home. So he sat there. He looked at me for a little while, looking crazy, like he was disappointed. And so I ain't say nothing. I was like ignoring him. I was like, but I'm gonna open my gift later, like that. I said, I don't like to open my gifts before Christmas, like that. And he was like, yeah, okay. So he had another drink or whatever, and different ones, that was coming in. We was laughing, talking. So next thing I know, he came up to me. He came behind the chair I was sitting in, and he whispered in my ear. He said, I'm going home with you when you leave. And I looked up at him. I said, no, you ain't. You ain't going home with me like that. And he was like, yeah, okay. And so he kept walking. So his cousin was like, Corey, what did you say to her like that? And he said he going home with me. And I told him he ain't like that. And so his cousin was like, Corey, don't start that shit. Don't start that shit. Like that. So then he was like, don't fucking tell me what to do. He's like, if it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't even fucking know Crystal like that. And she was like, okay, but don't start doing all of that and running everything. So I sat there for a little while, and his cousin has a back door as well as, the front. She got the one door that lead off from the kitchen where you can leave. So I had told her, I was like, shit, I said, when I get ready to go, I said, I'm going to need you to bring my purse. Because I had always told her to put my purse in her room. I was like, I'm going to need you to bring my purse. And I said, I'll kind of like give you a cue. And you bring my purse into the kitchen, sit it on the counter. And then I'm going out the back door and I'm going home. Okay. I am not getting ready to argue and fight with this motherfucker. No, not today. Like that. And so she was like, I got you, girl. I got you. Don't worry about it. So we all, sitting there. So I gave her the little nodding of the head thing. So she went, she got my purse out of her bedroom. And so she walked back by, she whispered, she was like, okay, your purse is sitting in there by the door. Like that. I was like, okay. I said, I'm I said, I'm gonna give it a few minutes. And he's sitting over there, he kind of like watching. And so then she was like, yeah, girl. So she's like, let's change the subject. Like we was talking about Bath and Body Works or something. I was like, yeah, that candle smells so fucking good, girl. You know, so he came back over there and he was like, she won't even open up her fucking gift. Michelle, she won't even open up her fucking gift. Tell Krista to open up her gift. And I could tell now he even got a little bit of that liquor in him too. This motherfucker ready to turn up. Okay. So I said, your cousin cannot make me open up no damn gift like that. I was like, I told you I'm gonna wait till Christmas, open up my gift, and I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna tell you thank you. And he was like, call me. You ain't gonna call me and tell me a motherfucking thing. Because I done told you I'm going home with you. I said, no, you're not. You're not going home with me. You know, and I said, and don't start with me like that. So he was like, he said something else to me. He said something about you called me last month, asked me to come and hang this mirror up for you and shit. And I do whatever the fuck, and I can't even just come home with you. And I was like, no, not, no. I said, Corey, I said, I don't feel like doing this right now. No, like that. So he was like, yeah, watch this. So he left. I didn't know what the fuck this motherfucker left to go do. I really didn't care. So he left out and I said, I'm gonna wait till he come back in the house before I go back out. So when he came through the front door, I left out. You know, I went through the kitchen door and went outside and I'm like, my damn car looked like it's fucking leaning. Why the fuck? I said, okay, maybe it's the street. Maybe shit, that little bit of wine cooler got me like I can't see straight, you know? So I was like, oh, okay. So I'm looking at my car again. I said, let me go check my tire, you know. That motherfucker has slit my goddamn tire. Y'all, I was so goddamn mad. I came back in that house and he was sitting down on that damn car on the couch over near where her plants and shit is. And the only thing I see him was sitting there with his fucking arm, like rare. You know how you throw your arm over the back of the couch? Y'all, I came in there. I just went straight for his fucking face, slapped the fucking shit out of him, and I just started like mawing his goddamn face. I just like took my nails, my hands and shit, and I was like, fuck you, fucking with my goddamn car, and like that. And so his cousin was like, what is going on? You know, I was like, you know what? I said, your cousin is full of shit, you know, like that. And she was like, Curry, what the fuck did you do? And he was like, well, like I told her, if I ain't going home with her, she ain't going home either. And so, you know, by then, you know, I had started crying and shit, you know, and, you know, just, I was just like, and so his cousin, she's like, no, come on, come in my room like that. And so he was just sitting there still being fucking arrogant like, and that shit was really pissing me the fuck off. Y'all, when I tell you, I was so fucking pissed off because I can't stand that. I can, how the fuck is you laid back and I'm this goddamn hyped up over some shit that you just did to me? You know, you really have a lot of, oh, let me see. So, wait a minute, y'all. I hate the dollar sign. You really have no, this just happened. This happened last week. This just happened this week. Hypnotic Touch. This happened Sunday. Yeah, it happened this weekend. This past weekend. Yeah, I had went over for their Christmas party. They had it ahead of time because some of them, you know, was going out of town and everything for Christmas Day, which they always had everything ahead of time for friends, family, you know, for all of us to get together and, you know, exchange gifts because we usually pick a thing the year before. You pick somebody's name, everybody get to put their name in the thing or tell her, you know, tell this. Well, it's Auntie Linda's daughter, but it's Corey's cousin. Or we could text her and just tell her that we want to be a part of it. Yeah. So we exchanged gifts like early. But yeah, we got into it, me and him. And then I, of course, I was real upset and I was crying and stuff. And, his cousin, they was just like, man, why did you do that? Why you be picking at her every time she fucking come around and this and that? So then he was like, well, if I feel like Crystal ain't gonna fuck with me, I'm tired of this shit. Y'all need to stop fucking with her. I don't want y'all fucking with her no more. Like that. Yeah, girl, this just happened. Yes, this weekend. And so he just started making up shit, talking crazy. And yeah, he was like, I don't want y'all fucking with her no more if she don't want to fucking be with me. I'm tired of this shit. She not with me, but then she get to sit up here in my family's fucking face, like that. And so his cousin's husband, he was like, man, as far as I know, my wife be inviting her. Crystal don't just come over here. My wife be inviting her, and she's always welcome to our home, like that. And so I was telling him, I was like, he don't understand. He don't understand stuff. He's very ignorant, like that. And so he was like, keep talking to me. Stop saying shit to me. Didn't you tell me to stop talking to you? So we shouting, across the room or whatever. And he was like, you done fucked up my face. You got my face and shit all scratched up and shit like that. And amen. He's like, you done fucked up my face. You got my face fucked up, Krista, like that. And I was like, yeah, it's like, you better be glad that's all the fuck I fucked up, like that. And so he was, he was going back and forth. I'm like, how the fuck I'm supposed to get my fucking car? So he's like, I'll go out there and I'll buy you a new fucking tire. He said, but I ain't gonna buy it until tomorrow. If I can't go home with you, then we gonna stay here at my cousin's house. And I said, I'm not staying at your cousin's house. I'm not staying nowhere fucking near you. Because if I stay near you, they gonna be calling the goddamn police tonight. Like that. And so he was like, yeah, okay. Well, I'll put your I'll buy you a new tire tomorrow. Like that. And I was like, yeah, okay, fuck you, bitch. I'm talking shit or whatever. So I had called my sister, my youngest sister, and I told her what was going on. And I was like, can you come and get me? And I'm going to have AAA to come and get my car and tow it to the shop across the street from me. And so she ended up coming to get me. And, she was like, why is you crying? Stop crying. And I was like, it's just because I'm sick of this shit. I was hurt. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was hurt because I really did not want to go. I really didn't want to go. And then I went and I didn't ask him for anything. Only time I tell my exes now, like for Valentine's Day, I'm like, y'all motherfuckers better not forget Valentine's Day. I don't give a fuck about my birthday, Christmas. I don't fucking forget it. I don't care nothing about all that shit. But my goddamn for Valentine's Day. And so we just got this thing. As long as I ain't got no man, they'll buy me something for Valentine's Day. And a lot of times they will buy me something for Christmas and my birthday too. But okay. So I was real upset. And I knew I shouldn't have went. I knew I should have, before he got there, had left. Once they said that he was getting off work and he had to go in to do something, he had told the cousin's husband. I knew I should have left before he got there. But I stayed, and because the cars was going good, everything, you be vibing and shit. And I knew I should have left. I was really, really upset with myself. So, but my cousin, my sister came and got me. I called AAA. They came and got my car. They took it to the shop. I had to get a new tire because it was where he had cut it. They couldn't they couldn't patch it. And I don't want no patched up tire no damn way. So he did call me and ask me how much was the tire. And I told him, and he called over there and he paid for it with his card or whatever. And I went and got my car, and that was that. I went and got my car back Monday. That was that. But y'all, I fucked his face up. I did. And I think it, because I don't have no nails, I keep my nails cut. So it wasn't the nails. I think it was because I had the keys in my hand. And you know, you had put your finger in between the your key ring, and I had my keys in my hand when I had went at his face, and I really think that's what really fucked up the side of his face. I don't really think it was as much as my fucking nails. The only thing I did was slap the shit out of him, and and then I just took my hand and I just tried to fucking take his damn eyes out and his Vicky, I did. I did. Oh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Y'all don't understand the shit that he do. And that's why, like, I don't share. I used to share, like, about his aunt when I do things for her, and I would have her come on and say hi to y'all and stuff. But after that incident, when she was in the hospital, and I think I was talking to Duke at the time, and I didn't go and pick her up, and the way everybody was carrying on, how you gonna leave your own aunt at the hospital for some man and all of this? And I'm like, that had nothing to do with it. I didn't want to be up at the goddamn hospital with her fucking nephew. You don't know what how fucking off this motherfucker is. Now that man got a scar on his heart and face. Girl, fuck Corey. You nobody thinking about that bitch. I remember that. You remember that with his aunt? Yeah. Girl, child. And when my niece called me from the hospital, she's like, Auntie, I'm telling you now, Corey's up here and he cutting up. He cutting up a little bit. And I was like, is he? She was like, yep. Because they were there, because she was going to ride with me, but Corey and her grandsons now was there because they were going to, they had to take out her old bed and bring in her new bed, but they couldn't do it until she, actually came home. But yeah. And then after that incident, when I didn't go and everybody was, you gonna sit up here and leave your aunt and all of that, I was like, oh shit, I ain't sharing none of my shit with y'all no more. But that's the reason, because I knew me and Court, he would have tried to, he be still trying to act like he my man or something. I'm not your motherfucking woman. You better go hit that bitch you with. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. But yeah, so sometimes that's why I don't really like go to his family stuff. They always invite me these things. I didn't go at Thanksgiving or anything, and that's another reason I did go ahead and go at Christmas. Now, every New Year's they have something, because that's also his cousin's anniversary. Okay. So I had already had my invite to the thing for the anniversary for New Year's. Okay. So his cousin, she been calling me. And so finally yesterday I told her, I said, because I didn't know how to tell her, because I know she really want me there, but I don't feel like fighting with Corey. I don't. So I had told her, I was like, no, I said, why don't y'all just go ahead and have it? I said, I'm going to send you a gift, but I said, I really don't want to fight with your cousin, and I know he going to fucking be there. And after what happened and everything. And she was like, well, he ain't got to come. I'll make sure he don't come. That was before the ass whooping. Yeah. Yeah, that was, yeah, she had already, sent out her invites for her thing. She sent those out every year, but ahead of time, so everybody know, because it is on the first, when everybody get, celebrate New Year's. And I just told her, I was like, nah, let me just get you a gift. And she was like, no, we can make sure he don't come. And we really want you there. Well, why don't you come early? And then he'll be here later. I was like, girl, I don't want nothing to do. I said, it'd be just my goddamn luck. That motherfucker come showing up at your place early. Nah. And I said, the minute y'all tell him Krista here and he can't come here, he gonna be like, y'all, my motherfucking family. You mean to tell me y'all gonna? I said, then he gonna start some shit with y'all. So no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Go ahead, let him, do his thing or whatever. I don't know. So that's what happened with the whole Corey story this weekend. Yep, we got in the whole fist fight show. Sure did. He do nothing but he just held my arms and pushed me up off of him. And he was like, Krista, get the fuck up off of me. Like that. And oh man, y'all just don't know. I wanted to get something out of her kitchen drawer, that's sharp, and just yang, 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 Chucky him. Oh, serious. I did. Like, you fucking with my car? Is you fucking thinking that that's gonna make me say, nigga, I got fucking AAA. I will get home. The fuck? That shit was crazy as hell. Do you think I'm finna sit up here and let you touch my car? Shit, you better left off the goddamn the things that you put the goddamn car back on with or something. The goddamn tire, I been turned the corner and motherfucking tire been and fell off. I don't trust your ass. You ain't touching shit of mine. Okay, y'all, I'm finna go too because I was planning on being here. It's almost 45 minutes. But yeah, that's what happened. I meant to tell y'all, I had forgot the other day. And I ain't gonna call my sis nosy. But she was like, you said you was gonna tell us what happened with you and Corey, and you got to talking and you just left. You ended the live. I said, girl, I forgot y'all. You wasn't nothing great anyway. But thank y'all for tuning in. Like I said, Merry Christmas to my YouTube family. I appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for all that y'all have done. And I'm gonna see y'all out here in these streets, child. I don't know what time everybody going live, but I definitely want to be peeking in and out. Shout out to y'all that wanted to hit the link. It wasn't even no link thing today, y'all. So that's why I didn't even bother. I just wanted to tell the Corey story because a couple of people was asking me about, what had happened. But other than that, I am happy. I am enjoying myself. I'm enjoying my baby, my Blake. I am really, really enjoying him. That is my baby. We got some good things coming up, so shout out to Blake. If you guys get a chance to go over to his channel, please do so. Stephen Blake 1, as well as Haters by Blake. And it's Haters with a Z, not an S. You stop by, tell him that Krista sent you, hit the subscribe button. But he got some cool ass shit going on, okay? I don't know what's going on with my music, that I can't play his music. I'm going to have to see what that's all about. I don't know what's going on, y'all. But anyway, I'll be talking with you. Y'all take care. Let me see if it'll let me when I'm leaving out. Oh, let me see. Hold on.
Wow. Kato, you way too dope, kid.
Hey, yeah. Mind games tell me what's the time frame. Gotta love and go with you in my space. Oh yeah, I like that one. You like that? For sure. Yeah. Mind games tell me what's the time frame. Gotta love and go with you in my space. Ain't changed, tell me how the time changed, but you already know. But you laying up, no you don't want love, gotta let it go, cause your love won't go, you ain't holding on. Yeah, you had enough, now your heart is rough. They say sticks and stones, they don't mention love when your heart is broke. It'll leave you go. Heartaches, feelings die and love kills. But tell me where you go when you need love healed. Dark roads, lonely drives and long hills. Tell me how you go, you don't know what to feel. Passed on, broken hearts and smiling faces. People smiling your face when they ain't got much to give. Sunrise and sunset, forever changing. Holding on through the night, another day. But you holding on. No, you can't let go. Yeah, you holding on. Yeah, you holding on. Keep fighting, keep fighting. But your life begins with you, and you don't know what to do. Keep holding on, keep holding on. In the midst of it all. No, you can't let go. Keep holding on. Keep holding on. No, it's like I tell people all the time. Like, you gotta be true to who you are. You gotta be true to yourself. You can't change up yourself for somebody else. Because at the end of the day, you are who you have. When everybody else is gone, when nobody else is around, who you have yourself, and you have you. That's the person you need to stay true to first. Put yourself first. It's okay to care about other people, but always remember, you come first. Keep fighting.